Alright, what's going on everyone? I want to do floor 11 today of the 2.1 Memory of Chaos. I like doing floor 11 alongside floor 12 because there's a lot more flexibility for doing silly things, goofy teams, stuff like that. Not really in this case for today, but just like in general. That's why I enjoy floor 11 just as much as floor 12, just because they can be so different sometimes. So floor 11 is kind of perfectly set up to show these two teams. I think these are teams that are talked about a lot, which would be the Acheron team with Pela and Silverwolf, and then the follow-up team that's been pretty anticipated with Acheron. So I'm very lucky to have all of the characters for these teams, but some of them aren't built all the way correctly. But then that's the fact that it's floor 11 comes into play because I don't have to have complete maxed out characters for this to work. All right, let's do this. I'm gonna initiate with Silverwolf. So what I've been doing is waiting for the gate man, the gate guy, to spawn his fish. Because we can actually use the fish to apply debuffs. Because they detonate separately, when you kill them, it'll apply 2 debuffs. So that's great for stacks. I don't know if that works only because of this turbulence or in general, but we lose 1 stack. I'm kind of overcapped here, but it's fun. So you see what I mean. Get another one, and then another one for that fish too, which is kind of useful, I would say.
This combat needs This is double speed.
So we should really get 2 ults off before the first cycle. No, I've miscalculated. We won't be able to, but it's fine. Unless he hits my push 1. Fuck. Listen, I'm not a 0 cycler, so it's chill. I have to ult. I weep for the departed. I don't have to ult, but it too shall fall. I can ult.
Sword, heed me. Again. Yin and yang. More enemies. All things human creations. Commencing support. Ready for another? Equipped enemy data secure. Net markers active.
So if you're wondering why we're gaining so many stacks, I don't know, maybe you are, maybe you're not. We're getting a lot just from the memory turbulence. Like any attack that we do is going to give us a stack for this, so that's not normal. But it helps in this case for Acheron.
I weep for the departed. It too shall fall.
And now we're at 0.
Enemy targets detected.
I have been able to do this in 2 cycles, but I don't remember how I did it.
This combat needs optimizing.
I think there's a way to save my Acheron ults for Yinching once he pops up, but because I have to use an ult to finish, listen, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We're here.
Time for a buzz. Commencing support. Ready for another?
And we should be able to finish the cycle. Sacrifice the push 1 field. We ult first.
For the departed. It too shall fall.
There you go. And now for the follow-up team.
You learn to know yourself before your enemy.
Feeling lucky.
Sound lingers.
For the theater of the mediocre.
I really am lucky to be able to do this team. I didn't mean to get Topaz whenever I got her. It was an accidental pull. I wasn't even really into follow-up teams at all.
It's on me.
And then I pulled her, and then oh, here we are. Her value certainly increased, like personally for my account over time for sure.
Every petal, all will be swept away by the wind.
Go Nappy!
Mediocre.
I hit the mark.
The market is on
Right! Investing in victory means playing the long game!
The dice have been cast.
Kind of want to do this.
Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
I'll try to kill him at the same time.
Answer me. 0 points. SAS knowledge, the measure of truth.
It's actually crazy how much Dr. Ratio's ult does to the toughness bar when you have Rame. Like, it'll do like half the bar in this guy.
Watch your head.
0 points.
Easy, Numby. Confiscated.
Jesus. We're gonna need a skill point for run there. Ah, shit.
Eternal.
This is where my lack of experience and lack of fully built characters comes in. Oh, it doesn't matter. I think it's fine. It's still technically finished the same cycle, yeah. Not that any of it is a huge deal, but if this were a higher floor, I'm sure there'd be ways of like
0 points.
shaving off time and stuff. Dude, everything just goes together, you know? It's so nice.
It's now or never.
Every petal, all will be swept away by the wind.
I'm running swordplay on my Topaz, so it's definitely worth noting that
Go Numby!
a big reason this team is working for me is because I am able to get the debuffs from the turbulence. I don't have E0S1 Topaz, which would definitely help with debuffs in like a normal setting. But I don't have that.
Your answers? Test. Fail.
I don't know what I want to do here.
SAS
I'll probably just
knowledge, the measure of truth, and
drop the column on Bronya's head.
0 points.
Stop right there. Steady.
Fail.
No,
Dice
it's
have
too
been
bad.
cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
Easy, Numby. Liquidation.
Hedge your bets.
The market is unpriced. Investing in victory means playing the long game.
And like honestly, the survivability of adventuring is honestly insane. I've been using him a whole lot in Golden Gears, and like just seeing the difference in like regular Memory of Chaos, like it's actually crazy. Like, are we gonna be able to do this? Hopefully. Wait, hold on. Let's see. Nice.
Like this.
Yeah, it's just nice to be reminded, like in a normal setting, that you really don't have to be like spamming his skill for his shield like very often. In Golden Gears, like I've just been spamming his shield on cooldown every time because survivability is kind of hard in like high conundrum levels. Well, what's my point? Yeah, you don't have to do that a lot in Memory of Chaos. Like his follow-ups, his ults, like all the different shields he gets is really fucking good. There you have it. Here are my builds. I've been leveling up traces for like so long. Kind of ready to start going back to relic farming, even though it's going to be sad to do. So don't look too hard at these. Some of these are, you know how it is. I have a tendency to build a character to like level 8 traces and then just abandon them, and I've been trying to not do that. So I've like been going back to a bunch of characters and like building them up again. Like my Fushuan's talents were or fucking God, I cannot talk. Traces were not working that well, or not that high. So I went back and did that the other day, even though I've had her forever. I was trying to do like a full 4 Nihility team on first half Memory of Chaos with Acheron, but it unfortunately was not working. It's so hard to get past the gatekeeper because they both have stuns in them. Or like they both have CCs, and yeah, that shit's annoying. Disgusting. Just absolutely gross. Relics on my Topaz. Sorry, I got distracted. So I have level 5, or sorry, the Herticone on my Aventrium, but I normally run him with Trend. His defense is actually a little bit lower than what it is now. Dude, I hope my Rame has relics on her, because I actually didn't check before I did this. Okay. Anyways, boys, if you made it this far, thank you for joining me for another scuffed clear of Memory of Chaos. If you liked the video, consider subscribing if you haven't already. I'm leaving. Goodbye. Thank you for watching.